Al-Allamatul Amini in this book mentions many stories. One of them is the story of Qadi Nurullah Tustari. Those from the Indian subcontinent, in particular those from India, will recognize this name. Who was this man? He's often referred to as Ash-Shaheed al-Thalith, the third martyr after Ash-Shaheed al-Awwal wa Ash-Shaheed al-Thani, who were from Jabal Amil from Lebanon. Qadi Nurullah Tustari was the third martyr. His story in a nutshell is that he went to India, and while there he became such a prominent scholar that all of the Sunni scholars of the day became envious towards him. The king of the time told him that you cannot teach the Ja'fari fiqh, the jurisprudence of the Shia faith. You're only permitted to teach Sunni fiqh from the four Sunni juristic schools of thought. Qadi Nurullah Tustari says, fine, I will do exactly that. So he began teaching Shi'i fiqh using references from the four Sunni schools. Imagine your prowess, your acumen, your incredible command of fiqh for you to be able to do that. And so he did that for a long time, but the envy was boiling in his contemporaries, in his adversaries, who didn't like the fact that this scholar was gaining more and more prominence and subvertly teaching the hadith of Imam al-Baqir and Imam al-Sadiq. And so they went to the king of his day, Shah Jahangir, who was a weak man. He was easily swayed and influenced by others. They went to him. They said, did you know this person is a Shia? He said, do you have any proof? They said, we'll get you the proof. Because he was in dissimulation. He was practicing taqiyya. So they inserted an individual who was a spy to pretend like he was his student. And so, being a student, he spent a lot of time with Qadi Nurullah. He was with him in the day and the night, learning from him. And so, Qadi Nurullah Tustari confided in him that I am indeed a Shia. This treasonous, treacherous student then stole one of the most monumental works of Qadi Nurullah, called Ihqaqul Haqq wa Ibtalul Batil. It's a work of 19 volumes in which he establishes the superiority of Amirul Mu'mineen over everybody else. 19 volumes. Al-Allama al-Majlisi, Salamullahi alayhi, the author of Bihar al-Anwar, he says that every Shia has to possess this book and read this book and study this book. Once again, I said something a few nights ago, I will reiterate and emphasize it yet again. Brothers, sisters, read, study, learn. Try and bolster your spiritual and intellectual immune systems so that you don't fall for any charlatan that comes your way. So that you're not deceived by any random person who comes and tells you that your faith is this, your religion is that, or worse still, say that I am the Mahdi, I am the representative of the Imam, and I want to extract your allegiance. You must become intellectually strong and robust so that you don't fall for these deceptions. Don't be content with attending the majlis once or twice a year. I find it incredibly beautiful to see so many people in attendance tonight. But this cannot just become a seasonal thing. The Husayniyya, the Masjid, these great institutions are provided as safe havens for you to come and learn and ask the scholars if you have any questions. The hadith says, and I've quoted this in previous lectures, the Imam says, إِنَّمَا يَهْلَكُ النَّاسِ, people perish لِأَنَّهُمْ لَا يَسْأَلُونَ, because they don't ask. because they don't inquire, because they don't try to increase their knowledge.